How do, folks? I'm on a day walk today in the Home Valley, pretty close to Black Hill. When I came here last week, there was a lot of like wading birds and wildlife to see in the fields round about, so I figured I'll come back today with my big camera, although the weather's really grey. Can't even see the top of Black Hill, it's covered in mist. It might brighten up though, there's bright spells here and there. It's a very busy spot this. Parked at Digley Res, and I'm going to walk up the valley towards the Pennine Way. Don't know how far, and then I'm going to cut across and come back down Issues Road. That's where there were like peewits and curlews in fields and stuff, so I might be able to get some pictures. Just had one of those right good moments that you enjoy as a bird watcher. I was just approaching a ruin back there, and all ruins I always think are good places for little owls, so I always check them out. Lo and behold, I raised my binoculars. There's a lovely little owl in like a little recess in the stonework. So I've got some pictures. I hope they've come out. We'll see when I get home. I'll post them if they're any good. So yeah, and that's my first little owl of the year tick. So I'm quite pleased with that. I don't know if this is picking it up, but there's a cuckoo calling down there. Sounds quite distant. Just coming up to Goodbent Lodge. Cracking looking building. Still can't tell whether it's lived in. You struggle getting a vehicle up here. Make a right good youth hostel, that. I'm just dropping down to where Dean, excuse me, and Marsden Clough meet, and it's a cracking little spot. Although I've got a feeling it's going to be full of noisy buggers at bottom. There's a lot of people out today, and some of them making a right racket. What a beautiful little confluence this is. Downstream of that bridge, that's Marsden Clough, and upstream, that's Dean Clough. There's supposed to be a couple of waterfalls up there, and I'm just debating whether to go off piste and have a walk up there. Looks a bit of a slog. Not sure what the path situation is. Now this might look like an ordinary bumblebee, but it's a good bee. It's called a cuckoo bee, and there's different kinds in Britain. Don't know if this is picking it up. And bumblebees are a tricky subject that I'm trying to learn. I'm just starting to get to grips with these cuckoo bees. But until I get home and get my books out, I'm not quite sure what this one is yet. It's got a tiny bit of yellow at the top of the white on the tail. That's a sign that I use. Find a little paddle. Ow. I just stuck my GoPro under water. I always fancied sticking it in some clear water, like a rock pool or something. See if I could film a fish, a dragonfly larva, or a caddisfly or something. I've no idea if it's pointing in the right direction. It might be just filming bubbles. Black Hill approaches. Transpires that I'm on a grouse moor. There's quite a few grouse butts here. I haven't seen a grouse though. I'm not a fan of grouse shooting. I don't like the way the keepers manage the moors. Burning it, draining it, culling predators, persecuting birds of prey. No, in fact, it's something I feel quite strongly about. And that's the way that we went up Black Hill last week. So coming back down towards home village, I've just walked over the moor from Dean Clough, and it's a really nice walk. I always think that I've sort of done the South Pennines to death, mate. It's where I live and that. Lately I've been feeling a little bit bored of it, wanting to go further afield. But it just goes to show, never done much walking up in this upper valley here, and I've really enjoyed it. It's been a bit busy. Well, I've seen some good wildlife. I'm hoping when I get back and I take the photos off the camera and put them on computer, I'm hoping I'm going to find some stuff that I'm going to be quite happy with. And if they're any good, I'll show them you as well. This display of cranes, Bill. The older end of my family, my mum and that, my grandparents, they call these blue geraniums. Or is it blue geranium? Blue gentians. Nothing to do with gentians really. It's absolutely full of bumblebees. Well, what a turn up for the boots that was. The fleece in home serving beer. Alright, it's not ample ale, but just the act of buying beer from a pub, sitting outside and enjoying it, felt brilliant. I think that pub used to feature quite a bit on Last of the Summer Wine. Been in it before. It's decent boozer. I'll have to come again when it's when it's open proper. Right, I'm just going to follow this lane back to Digley Res in the car, and I'm done. I think I'll have walked about 5.5 miles. It's took me about 5 hours. It's because I've been taking loads of pictures. There's no rush. It's nice to be out, it's lovely around here. Anyway, see you next time.